Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, the breakup is on. I'm on live on YouTube.
Okay, let's see here. Jimmy can help me with the GoPro. What's up, guys? Okay. You're on live? I want to make sure. Okay, let's go live. Hey guys, let me zoom in a smidge here so y'all can see me. Then zoom in a tiny bit there. How's that? Y'all see me okay? Okay, and then Facebook. Hey guys. How's that? That's pretty good, huh? How y'all doing? Let me get live on TikTok too. Kind of move this over so I can read it. I got like a chat window over here. I'm gonna try to utilize more. Okay, great. Hi guys. Hello everyone. What's up, TikTok? Good to see ya. I got a good one for you tonight. Let's give people like 2 minutes to join the TikTok. It always takes TikTok a second. Hello everyone. Hi guys. How y'all doing? Hello. How's it going, folks? Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Like the chandelier, thanks. Yeah, that's cool. It's a new addition. Kind of class this place up a bit. Oh man, how's it going, guys? My husband's got it, so I'm great. That's right. As long as he's got it, it's not tricking if you got it. I've heard that. T.I. said that. T.I. was right. How y'all doing tonight? I got a great one. I got a good show for you tonight. We're a little early. It's okay. I've been late lately, so trying something new out for a change. Let's see here. What are we pandering about today? Today we're going to be pandering about gift giving. We're going to talk about gift giving. How y'all doing? Why do you have it soft? I'm not sure what you mean. How long will you be on? I'm gonna be on right now. We're starting right now, guys. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Paying bills or gifts? That's right. It's a gift. We're gonna talk about that. Okay, let's get live on Instagram too. All right, are we on? Hi everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Russell Hartley Show. Today we're going to be talking about a question I was asked. Sophia asks, I am not, let's see, hang on. Let me read it from the top. How do you describe a man who asks you to return all the gifts he gave you after a 1-year relationship that didn't work out? On top of that, you find a notification in the mail from a local court with a lawsuit saying I must return everything and everything he spent on me. He's literally wealthy. I just because I walked away from the relationship with no drama, just a simple explanation to take 2 different roads. What do I do? So the question is, you've been dating a man, a wealthy man, who gives you gifts for an entire year, and just because the relationship doesn't pan out, He wants all his gifts back. He's suing her for all the gifts back. Well, simply walk on over to your emotional support boyfriend, ChatGPT, and say, hey, do I owe him these gifts back? According to ChatGPT, once the gift is delivered, it becomes the recipient's property. The giver has no legal right to reclaim it as if the relationship ends. A gift is considered a permanent transfer of ownership, not a conditional loan, meaning you are not obligated to return the gift. All right? So, the answer is you quite simply reply with, these gifts are now my property and have been since you gifted them to me. At no point was there ever a contract or any other agreement made that these were some sort of co-opt ownership items and that you have any entitlement for. And that is included but not limited to engagement rings and everything else. All right, he's paying your rent. He's given you bags or vacations and all that stuff. You don't owe him 1 red cent if that relationship doesn't work out. You're not on the hook for anything financially at all if that doesn't work out. So, what that means for you is you simply reply, no thank you. And if he insists, tell the judge the same thing. You know what? I thought about it and I decided I'm not going to give the gifts back since they're my property. I have no right, I have no obligation to, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, judge. And the judge will say, you know what? I read the paperwork. Turns out you're right. By golly, you owe him nothing. You don't even owe him an explanation. There's no contract saying there's a joint ownership of this Kelly bag. So therefore, it's yours and has been since he gifted it to you. So he can walk himself out of the courtroom empty-handed and with his head held down, I suppose. You owe him nothing. Okay? If you received a gift, then you get to keep your gifts. All right? So, he gave up that when he handed it over to you. Okay? But that just goes to show you what I've been saying all along is that men, rich men, invest in women they like. All right? And they remember that shit. When you guys break up, when it doesn't work out or whatever, they think, every time they spend on you, they think in dollars. How much has this woman cost me in dollars? In terms of trips, in terms of bags or gifts, necklaces, jewelry, whatever. Men think about how much they've invested in you and value that relationship accordingly. All right? So, if he's not investing in you, he doesn't like you. That's what that means. He doesn't like you at all. Okay? He does not see a future with you. He doesn't see any sort of, and if he's not making any sort of investment, there's no future for you, ma'am. You are a temporary placeholder for now because you accepted him. You're convenient. That's who you are, Miss Sally Sue, Miss Convenient. All right? So, he is not going to be looking at you as a long-term anything if he's not investing in you. Because men consider how much dollars he put into this thing. Because, by the way, men work hard for their money. That is crystallized workforce. That's like their dollars that they make is like an crystallized energy, right? And they're choosing to give that to you or bestow that on you in gifts, cash, whatever. Okay? And if he's not giving you some of his effort, he doesn't see you as, investment material. Does that make sense? Hang on. People keep asking to join my live. I gotta decline those. I didn't sign up to sit here and listen to your not so well thought out opinions. No thanks. No joint lives. All right. So if he's not investing in you, he doesn't like you. Okay, that's what that means. And the men will sit there and they will go, man, I spent so much money on that woman. How'd I let her get away? I spent so much on her. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? That's all it is. They think about the cost spent. They just do. So if he's not spending on you, he doesn't like you. All right? That's what that means. I promise you that. Let's see here. Okay. Istra, hi guys. What was that? Oh, little bear. What's up, Lynn? Good to see you. Good to see all you guys. Especially you, Lynn. Glad to have you as always. Do I need, let's see here. He was lucky to get to shower me with gifts. Men want to. Don't you see that? Men want to invest in a woman. They like feeling useful. And if you're making that man feel useful, i.e. he's helping you get by, he's helping you solve your life's problems with whatever he's gifting you, time, money, whatever, then they like to feel that feeling of usefulness. So if you can manipulate that man to make him feel like he's the most useful person ever, he'll give you all his money. They just will. They love that. You see what I'm saying? Now there's obviously extremes of that. Then you get into this whole other situation, some other weird kink thing, but it's not weird to some, whatever. My point is all men like feeling useful, so make them feel useful and you get everything you want. All right? Hope that helps. Hi guys. Let's see here. If he takes vacations without you because I don't have my passport, is that a red flag? Ma'am, why don't you have a passport? Are you 12? Are you 12 years old? Get yourself a passport and then you can go along with it. Why are you giving him a reason not to take you? Because if he's going out on vacations, leaving the country or whatever, leaving you behind, he's hoeing anyways. So, best believe that. All right? So, you want to keep tabs on your man, go on down to the State Department and get your passport. The fuck? What are you doing? Oh man, hi guys. Hello everyone. What if he gets mad because he thinks you're using him? Block him. Then what? If you block him, he'll send you more money to get your attention. That's all you got to do. If he gets mad because you think you're using that you are using him, simply block him, and then put in your Venmo $500 unblock fee. And that man that thinks you're using him will be grateful that you unblocked him. All right, after he sends you some money. So that'll show him. What are you supposed to do as a woman? Grovel and convince him that you're not using him? What point would that make? In fact, you don't have to say anything. Just resolve yourself to the fact that resign yourself? What am I trying to say here? Just remember the fact that he's going to want to give you money anyways, so that you like him. All right? So, if he starts complaining to you, don't respond. Next thing you know, send you some money. All right? Hi, guys. What if you just proposed to me and forgot about the rest? I have no idea what you're talking about. Ma'am, I'm not proposing to you or anybody on here. Some people think, I got people in here thinking that I'm messaging them on fake accounts. We have full-blown relationships on TikTok, these fake accounts. Guys, I'm not messaging you, I promise. I promise you I'm not. If you think I'm talking to you and we have some secret love affair, we don't. So, that's not happening. I'm not proposing to none of y'all. So, just here for the show, all right? Let's see here. Hi, guys. And I'm getting my passport. Yeah, get your passport, girl. Why don't you have your passport? Grow up. Get a passport. What are you doing? If he keeps scoring, what are you going to spend on you? All men keep score. Hang on, back up. All men keep score on how much money they're spending on you. They remember. They always remember. They'll remember 5 years after they bought it. They might not remember your birthday, but they'll remember how much they spent on that necklace 6 years ago. I promise you that. All right? You'll be with a man for 10 years and he'll still be unsure what day you were born. But he'll remember how much he spent on that necklace a long time ago. I promise you that. That's the only thing they'll remember, okay? So, I promise you, he might not tell you, but he's keeping score. He remembers how much you cost, all right? And by the way, he considers that amount of money an investment, okay? And if you leave his ass, he's gonna feel like he lost his investment because he's keeping score and he has been all along, all right? I promise you, that man knows how much he spent. What's the best way to attract a provider man? Look cute and be where men that have means are. That's like the same formula since it's always been, since the dawn of man or whatever. All right? You got to be pretty. Be pretty enough to them. And then be around the man with all the coconuts. Since forever, since caveman days, it's always the same thing. Just like we did in the Stone Ages, you get yourself a lip kit. All right? And then you attract that caveman. Ooga booga. Get you one. All right? Show up where they're at. In your leotard or whatever. I don't know what they wore. You get what I'm saying. All right? Put a bend in it and get out there. Wax your eyebrows. Trim that mustache. All right? And then be where the wealthy men are. Simple as that. It's always the same. It's always been the same. Let's That's right. You know those cave women had unibrows. The cave women that stood out are the ones that had 2 eyebrows and not 1. And they got the rich men with all the mammoth meat and coconuts. The same. It's always been the same. So, like a cave woman did, get an adjacent mirror and trim those eyebrows. All right? Simple as that. Hi, guys. Let's see here. Should I let my man know I'm poor? Yeah, you should lead with that from the beginning. Tell the man that you're dating, tell them, if a man ever asks you out, tell them first time you meet, hey, I don't have any money. Is that okay? Do you still want to go out with me knowing that I don't have any money? Sorry, I just don't. I don't have any money. Do you still want to go out? If you lead with that, what's he going to say? No? He already wants you. He wanted you before he knew about how much money you made. So if you just say, hey, I don't have any money, what's he going to say? No thanks now? If he says no thanks now, he wanted you for alternative reasons. Some Tinder swindler reasons. All right? So all you got to start with is say, I don't have any money. He's going to say, I don't matter you have any money. Come on, girl, don't matter. We'll go to dinner anyways. Let's go. He wants you anyways. And that's how it's supposed to be, like the Lord intended. All right? So, the men don't want you for your money. They want you because of what God gave you. All right? They want you because they think you're pretty. That's it. They're working so hard so they can get you in the first place. And if they want you for any other reason, it's the wrong reason. All right? So start from the beginning. I don't have any money. And I bet it won't change anything. All right? So, I hope that helps. Hi, guys. okay. Is it okay to be with someone who doesn't have the means? Unless, if you like to struggle, sure. All right. If you want to find yourself with early grays, all right, furrow lines like this, little lines right here on your face. Okay. If you want to have to start doing preventative Botox that you can't afford, get yourself a man without means. Okay. Then you're gonna have to put all your Botox on a credit card so you can stay looking moderately attractive. All right. Not gonna be able to afford your skincare, but I guess that's your choice. All right. So, or you can just date a man with means and you can get all that stuff. You get what I mean? You can get your dermal appointments in and all your all the cosmetic stuff that you're gonna need on a regular basis, you know, if you can afford it. And if you can't, you're gonna pay the price. Like I said. Hi guys. Let's see here. Do you have any money? And if they already know you, hang on. How do you say you don't have any money? Just say it simply. I don't have any money. Do you still want to go out? This is all I got. See, look at my inside of my little clutch. There's nothing in there. I don't have any money. Do you still want to go out with me? And they're going to say, come on, we're going to go out anyways. You say, okay, just checking that you didn't want me for me. That you don't want me for my money and you just want me for me because I don't have any. If you just lead with that, you'll set that precedent early, from the start, okay? That's how you do that, folks. All right? I hope that helps. Men will, listen, it doesn't matter how much money you make. As long as you look cute, men will marry the waitress and sail off into the sunset together. I promise you. I promise you. They do all the time. The fuck? You have doctors marrying bottle girls. Why do you think that is? Because they think they look cute and they're nearby. That's literally the only two reasons. Be cute and be nearby. All right? Simple as that. Can't go out there looking like Raggedy Ann. You gotta be pretty. Of course. And then be nearby. Okay? Say it again. I have spoken. I already said it. You heard me the first time. Hi, guys. Thoughts on prenups? Guys, you know you can also have prenups, even if you're poor, even if you have no money yourself and he has all the money. Did you know that when you go to the office to sign that prenup, you can also bring your own documents that he has to sign? You can set your own terms as well, and you can both have things to sign that day. You should bring your own prenup. You ever think of that? If he's going to have you sign some legally binding paperwork with a witness, you can also bring your own legally binding paperwork with a witness too. That says, if you cheat on me, then you owe me $5 million. You can both sign stuff that day. You both have your little agreements. All right? So, get yourself a notary and have your boyfriend ChatGPT write it up for you, and you can both sign stuff. All right? Simple as that, folks. Both in it together, that's right. What if a man doesn't want to provide? Then keep it pushing. What do you mean? What are you talking about? If he doesn't want to provide for you, then find you a man who will. What are you talking about? Are you a prisoner? If some man is some man forcing you, or is it what's happening here? If he's saying on your first date he doesn't want to provide, then you say, good to know. Should have told me before I accepted this date invitation, but at least you're telling me now, not 5 years in. All right? At least you're ripping that Band-Aid off before I commit this for 2 or 3 years. Because you've made a clear picture as to what the rest of my life's going to be like. So, no thank you. All right? Simple as that. Let's see here. Let's see here. How can I get money 2 weeks in? That a girl. How do I get money 2 weeks in? You got to make up a reason why you can't see him. Oh, I can't. I got bills coming in the mail. They're saying they're going to shut my lights off tomorrow. I'm going to have to pick up an extra shift at work. I can't see you tonight. Sorry. Manufacturer crisis. All right. And then that man and his benevolence and selfishness will say, you know what? I have an idea. Why don't I just, how much those light bills? I'll just cover it for you. You don't have to work extra shift. I'll just cover it. Here's the $250, whatever it is. You come over tonight. It'll sound like benevolence, but it'll really be selfishness. Okay. And that's okay. Good. And get your bills covered. You manufacture crisis every other week, every 3 weeks or so. Be a little preemptive about it. All right? Don't ask him for money. Just say what you got to do and let him volunteer. And men with means will just give you money. All right? That's how it works every time. Hi, guys. What if he doesn't have a lot of money? Then you need to start over. Back to square one. All right? What if he's married? Those are the ones that'll give you the most money. The married ones will put you in an apartment across town. You'll be the other woman in a loft somewhere downtown. And then if he acts up, you can tell his wife. So you get all the leverage. All right? That's how you do it, folks. If he doesn't up your allowance, then you can just tell his wife. Blow up his whole family. He did this to himself. Hi, guys. He chose that. That's right. Is a 7-year age gap too much, ma'am? It's not only not enough. It's so not enough, it's unreal. 7 years is nothing. You need to pump those numbers up big time. Those are rookie numbers, all right? You're in the pee-wees, all right? You need to step into the big leagues. They need one leg in the grave. That way they'll leave you something. All right, those guys, it's less work and more money, I promise. Okay, so get somebody who's on his way out so you can be on your way up. All right, simple as that. Can you play the piano? Yes. Where can I find? Go searching around old folks' homes, the nice ones. All right, start strutting your stuff down the hallway. Some red lipstick and some rouge. You'll find one. All right? Hi, guys. Yeah, Palm Beach, that's right. Let's see here. Hey, Russell, my husband's listening. Tell him he needs to buy me a Birkin. That's funny. Maybe next time. Hi, guys. That's what they used to call it, rouge. How do I keep from giving? How do I keep from giving sugar after I've gotten the money? I don't know. Can't talk about that kind of stuff on my channel, guys. This is a family-friendly show. All right? I don't know what y'all are doing in your personal lives. That sounds crazy. Okay. Are we advocating marrying for money? Yes. You should marry for money. The thing is that a man that has money or has made something of himself in such a way that he can make money has put in all of the hard work and effort and has developed the daily habits that it takes to be a man that makes money. And by the way, making money is not easy. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of hard looking in the mirror. It takes a lot of dealing with your own inadequacies and shortcomings and shoring all those up such that you can make yourself valuable to people around you in the market at large, so that you can make yourself some money and be a respectable person. Because if you're not doing it respectably, then you're not going to be doing it for very long anyways. So if you're a person who has done the hard thing and have developed good habits so that you can make money, not only do you get the man that has money, but you also date a man with discipline, with character, with something to show for his work. Why is that such a bad thing? Would you rather date a poor man who is angry at the world and frustrated that nobody ever gives him a break and that it's his mom or his stepdad's fault and why he never got a chance in life or whatever the fuck? Because by the way, the guys that are poor and have been perpetually broke their whole life, and believe me, I came from this. I grew up this way. The guys that are broke their whole life always blame everyone else for their misfortune, all right? And then now that they're 40, they're going to still be blaming the whole world around them. Nobody gives them a break. Nobody gives them an opportunity. If only somebody would loan them $50,000 so they can go start their taco truck or whatever the fuck cockamamie idea that they have. They're going to just take all of that frustration out on you anyways. You will be the reason why they haven't been as successful now that they're 45 years old, and so on. There's no fucking honor in dating broke. Don't you see that? Now, if you're poor, that could be a temporary affliction. That could be like some bad thing happened to you or you grew up in some unfortunate circumstance, but with some hard work and effort, you can fix that shit. But if you're broke, you have a broke mindset and you stay broke and you blame everyone around you and you think that it's honorable or some sort of you're going to wear some badge of honor dating some guy that's broke. You're not going to get you know what you're going to get? You're going to get gray hairs and offensive pores. That's what you're going to get. If you want good skincare, date rich. Your skin will thank you for it. All right? You'll be happier for it because you'll be dating a man with character. Good habits. All right? I promise you, ma'am, dating broke does not give you some sort of prize at the end of the road. It doesn't. You'll just be just as frustrated as they are, and they're going to take all their frustration out on you eventually anyways. Where's the honor in that? No, thank you. Okay. Let's see here. Hello, guys. I've been talking to this man for 8 months. Hang on. I've been talking to this man for 8 months. Says he's not ready for commitment right now. That's okay, Lizzie. Go tell your other boyfriend what he said. Go tell your other boyfriend that he's not ready for commitment. What's he gonna be? Is he gonna be mad at you for having another boyfriend? He said he wasn't ready for commitment. The fuck? What do you mean? Police are coming to get you, that's right. They're always coming at this time of day, every time. Hi, guys. He may want it, hang on. He may want it, just not with her, that's right. Either way, that's not really your problem, is it? If that man says that he's not ready for a commitment, then that's okay. Go tell your other boyfriend what he said. Can you believe he would say that to me? The fuck? He's not ready for a commitment? Who does he think he is? Well, he doesn't want a commitment with you, so tell your other boyfriend. All right? My ex that pays my bills saw that I got roses and gifts for Valentine's Day. Now he wants to cut me off. What do? That you never let the men know about the other man. Are you crazy? What do you mean? They hate that. So don't let them know. Tell them you got them from your mama. All right? Say, my mom sent me some flowers. Relax. She loves me so much. Hi, guys. I'll never. I'll never forget the Splendid Daddy video. Yeah, some guys are Splendid Daddies. They act like they got all the sugar, but they're Splendid Daddies. Splenda. And look, you know, date within your tax bracket, I suppose. That's why people ask me about these passport bros. The way I see it, if you can go to another place in the world to stretch your money longer, to satisfy, you know, that satisfies the women of that region, and they're happy with the kind of money you got there, go for it. The more power, the more spending power you have there, the better. You can go on over to some third world country, whatever it is, and impress those women with your money, and then that way you can leave the American women alone. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not working here. Your money's not going very far here. Why am I going to fault you for going to a place where your dollar is strong? All right? Do that. You're solving two problems at once. You're going over there and you're making some women happy while simultaneously making the women you left back home happy too, because you're not trying to punch up and trick some woman into living with your situation, your financial situation. Seems like a win. So, passport bros up. Hi, guys. Somebody says, how's your shirt match your wallpaper? That's not wallpaper, but I don't know. I'm wearing a black sweater and it's a black wall. They're the same. It's a black piano too. I guess we're all matching, I suppose. Hi, guys. Hang on. My Splendid Daddy my splendid daddy, said that my Porsche loses interest, okay? But he goes on a cruise 14 times a year. If your man is going on a cruise for 14 times a year, he has another woman. There's a mistress going on that cruise with him. Or a mister, I don't know. Could be one of those cruises. Either way. If your man is going on 14 cruises a year, he's having an affair for sure. There's no doubt about that. All right. And I don't even see the appeal. My God, cruises aren't even that great. And 14 a year seems excessive. The fuck? What's he doing out there? He is definitely having an affair with Aquaman or something, because ain't nobody in the world has any business going on 14 cruises a year. That is crazy. Is he meeting Aquaman himself? 14 cruises a year? What are you talking about? If anything, he owes you another Porsche, because that's ridiculous. Jesus. Where's Jason? Where's Jason at? Why is he going on 14 cruises a year? That's crazy. I got more questions than answers for that one. How are you tonight? Great. Doing great. Thank you for asking. Wait, hang on. Should you dump a broke boyfriend but he's handy? You can have a handy boyfriend and you can have a rich boyfriend too. Until you're married, you're single. You know that, right? So, have yourself a couple boyfriends. One that can fix stuff around the house, one that can pay some of your bills, take you to nice places, take you on 14 cruises a year, I don't know. So, have a couple of them. That's too much to handle. I agree. 14 cruises a year is a lot. But people are doing it apparently. That's more than once a month. I know. You gotta be meeting Aquaman. That's crazy. For sure. That's the only reason why. Hi guys. How can I elevate my look more to attract these men? Tweeze the space between your eyebrows. You should have 2 eyebrows, not 1. All right? You shouldn't have a mustache. You should get those baby hairs. All right? You should dye your grays if they're showing through. Get those roots. Okay? Get yourself a light beat and put a bend in your hair. Okay? Same thing you did when you were 20. You gotta still do it now. All right? Hasn't changed. Effort. My God. That's right. I asked for money. I asked him for money and he says he can loan it to me. Then ask your other boyfriend to pay back the loan. That's it. You can rob Peter to pay Paul. All right? You can date a man named Peter and also date a man named Paul. And they can be paying for each other. All right? Simple as that. Get yourself a Peter boyfriend. Get yourself Peter the boyfriend and then Paul the other boyfriend. All right? And you can literally rob Peter to pay Paul. All right? Get yourself some points out of there too for interest for yourself, for facilitating the loan. Okay? I think you're at least owed that. Probably. For sure. Pretty sure. How do I date multiple men? Just reply to them in your DMs. How hard is it? My God. If I'm, hang on. If I'm 28, how old should I go for? The sky's the limit, man. How old can you go? So, keep onward and upward, all right? If I'm 30, if I'm 30, what about me? Same for you. Y'all pretty close in age, same advice. Russell, I should hang on. Oh, Savannah, I don't know, maybe. Should I go blonde or brunette? Well, what does he like? And then back into it. All right? What do you think? Figure out, go check his Instagram or Facebook or whatever. If y'all dating older, he's got Facebook. Check his Facebook. See what kind of type he's into, and then just go that color. All right? That's easy. That's called a recon. Do a little homework and get your hair right, and then show up. All right? Simple as that, folks. Wait, hang on. Yeah, don't listen to what he says. If he says he likes one type, don't listen to that bullshit. Just look at his exes. Find out from his history. Don't believe him. Okay? If he says he likes blondes but has a history of dating brunettes, he likes brunettes. So go brunette. All right? Don't listen to what he says. Well, look at what he does. That's way more telling. Okay? What do you do for work? Guys, I work with TikTok. I'm a TikTok enterprise partner. I have a company called Rise. It's connected to TikTok. I'm an enterprise partner, so I'm authorized for short form video, creator management. I also do live selling stuff. Think QVC. You guys remember QVC back in the day? Those, you leave the TV on and they have those infomercials. If you call in now, you can get 2 for the price of 1, $19.95. It's like that, but on TikTok on your phone. It's now all day, every day. It's not late at night anymore. People are making a ton of money on TikTok right now. And so I was just in China talking about bringing commerce from China to America, and a lot of people in America are selling stuff on TikTok Shop like you wouldn't believe, like hotcakes, selling all kinds of things, home goods, confections, clothing. I mean, you name it. Everything that's on Amazon is on TikTok now. So people are, getting their Rachel Ray on, and they're selling pots, pans, you name it, making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. No joke. It's insane right now. If you're interested in learning how to make money on TikTok, I'll show you how on Thursday for free. I do a training right after the show at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. If you want to attend that, there's a link on my profile. You can't miss it. Click there and I'll do it. I'll show you how to do it live right after the show. And also, if you're curious as to what you'd be good at selling or whatever, I worked with TikTok to put together a personality assessment quiz that will tell you, based on your interests and what kinds of things that you respond with, what you would be good at selling on TikTok. People are making a lot of money on TikTok. If you're interested in learning how to do that, I'll show you how to do it for free on Thursday at 6 p.m. Okay? Don't miss out on that. It's really, really good opportunity right now. People are making a lot of money. You can do it from your phone. You can do it right from your phone at home. Mostly, I got a lot of moms selling stuff on TikTok. They're killing the game. So if you're interested in learning how to do that, I'll show you how to do it for free on Thursday. Pacific Standard Time, guys. 6 p.m. PST. Lynn says your niche says used to be selling makeup. Well, there you have it. Lynn. Let's see here. Hi guys. Hello everyone. You're the reason I got on TikTok. Really? That's great. Good. Hello everyone. Hang on. Can you do it without showing your face? Yes, there's a lot of people that are faceless creators on TikTok making a killing. Mostly like if you can just show it like this, like with your hands and talk about it, that's fine too. People sell gadgets and gizmos, all kinds of stuff, especially in tech or like home good items where you're just like kind of demonstrating how it's done, works totally fine. So if you're interested in learning how to do that, I'll show you how to do it on Thursday at 6, okay? Click the link in my bio. While you're here, just go ahead and do it so that you don't forget. And then I'll send you an email with the webinar link, okay? Can you play the piano, Russell? Yes. I post on my social media page of me playing the piano, many posts. Hi guys. Click there's a link on my profile page. You can't miss it. I've never seen any of those videos. Well, you can look. Take the time to look. Can't miss it. I just registered. Yeah, it's really simple. Just click it and you'll see over there, okay? Okay. Hi, guys. Tell me why I let this boy run me 10K